Good evening and welcome to the Simply Colorful Fibercast. Today's date is July 17th, 2020. My name is Lynn Marquidant and I'm your host. Welcome. We're going to have a nice night tonight. Grab your project and let's see what we can accomplish in the next 60 minutes. Happy coronavirus quarantine world that we live in. Do you believe this? But we're making it through. So last week, so what we're going to do tonight, and again, this is not teaching, this is just us getting together and sewing. Last week, I said that we would talk about doll making. So we're going to do that. And we also have a special box that arrived from Georgia that needs to be opened. It's a surprise for all of us. And we're going to talk about the island behind us. Martha's Vineyard. It might look backwards to you. I'm not sure. And we're going to talk about Hitty, and we're going to make a Hitty doll dress. Now, you may remember in past episodes, we've made a Hitty, I think we've talked about her. She is a paper mache and fabric and sawdust doll. And she's a pocket doll. She fits in your hand, and I love that about her. This I made from a kit, a Gail Wilson kit, which is Gail Wilson is a great kit maker. And in fact, that's what we're going to be making today is her best dress, a fancy drop-waisted dress and a pinafore onesie for Hitty's best occasions, don't you know? And they're very, very 1800s-ish. This is the fabric that came with it, along with some batiste and some lace. And the batiste is so thin and delicate and very white. So we're going to have to do something about that before we go too far. But I wanted to tell you how I arrived at doing this particular doll project. I thought about a lot of them for sure. Hi, Marcel. Nice to see you. I thought about doing a lot of different dolls. I looked at Tilda. I had my patterns for the 12-inch and then the 18-inch. And I even pulled out fabric. I was going to make a summer Tilda doll. Changed my mind on that. I pulled out the kit that my sister gave me years ago, which I really am excited to do. And happy Friday to you too. I pulled this out. It is by making art doll heads and bodies by Jack Johnston. And Jack Johnston actually developed the clay called Pro Sculpt. So he was the inventor of that years ago. Johnson Original Art Dolls. Maybe some of you are familiar with it. You can go to www.artdolls.com for more if he's still up there. I think it is. Well, of course, I've looked at both DVDs years ago, and I was so excited. And it comes with, but bottom line is I no longer have a PC that can read DVDs, or the one that I have is down in the basement with the band. So, and that's okay. I really wasn't up to it anyway, but I wanted to show you all the pieces so I can whet your appetite. This is the armature. So this will become, his head will go here, and this will become his arms and his legs. Here are some really heavy legs, and he's going to be big, 20 inches, 18 inches, or 20 inches. So there are his shoes, his feet. This will be his body that we'll stuff. We'll put the armature in there, and then we'll stuff around it, I believe. These are his hands. Don't they look huge? Somehow we're going to get that into there. I don't know how. But someone did a lot of work for us already. So that's why these kits are really good. As you can see, the bones, like that looks very different. Maybe two different makers. Two different hands for sure. Look at that. They're half an inch difference. Which could be. He could be a lumberjack and always carry wood in this hand. Anyway, the beauty of kits is you can see part of it made and you can learn about it. So that next time, if I like this design, I can make these. I see how they've done it. And And I know this is a very fancy kit, so I'm really looking forward to it. Here is the clay. Pro Sculpt. It's a little bit malleable. I can feel it. It's flesh colored. And then I have, I don't know, I think both of these came with it, is hair. So in the tutorial, he makes an older man. It actually looks like that man right there. I'm not sure what I want to make. Maybe I'll make a Santa Claus. That might be fun. But then I'd have to use different hair probably, but I could do that. So that is here, and I'm excited to make it, but not tonight. But I wanted to show you that I have it out and I have it all ready. As always, oh, hi, Carol. Happy doll making. Hi, Maggie. Nice to see you all. Hi, Leah. So good to see you. I'm falling on my sword, Leah. I'm sorry that I missed Wednesday. I have to set you all up as hosts of our Open Sew, so that I'm sorry. I don't even have a good excuse. I was doing something Wednesday. I went to Falmouth on Tuesday. No, maybe I went to Falmouth on Wednesday. And then Thursday had an eye doctor's, you know. Hi, Dawn. Hi. It's always something, but there's no excuse. So here is, back to this big doll. This is the head that comes with it. So it goes on like that. He looks like an alien. Anyway, but this is another really cool thing that you can learn about is as you look at it, look at how big the back of your head is. The eye sockets are here. The jaw goes down. It takes a lifetime to learn how to sculpt heads. That's for sure. So, but tonight we're going to make a pinafore dress. And I also wanted to show you, remind you of this one we made a while back that has the little teeny tiny buttons on the back. I love that I have this in my little cabinet. I love to look at it. And this is, you know, I know what it comes with little hangers that I'm going to have to paint. And the question is, where will I hang up the hangers? I was thinking I might need another one of these dress forms, but I really don't. I am so into just finishing up what I have. It'll feel so good. Let me show you these coat hangers. I wonder if they supply. It's a little teeny tiny coat hanger. And I guess I put, I'm not sure it's metal, but I hang it somehow with a piece of embroidery floss, I think. Okay, there's lots of ribbon in here. These kits are amazing, again, by Gail Wilson. So we're going to use this ribbon. Oh, it's very white, though. Houston, this is very white ribbon. We may have to do something about that. Teeny tiny little buttons, 1/8 of an inch round, if that. So let's put those all back. I want to take the dress off the form. Hi, Carol Bell. Hi, Mom. Hi, Raven29 in the... Hi, Sue. Hey, how are you? This is a cute little hat. And it fits her. These little dresses are very similar. Let's see if I can get this off. It's on this form very tightly, which I can explain. I can remember when I made the form, I stuffed it very tight. Oh, but I'm able to get them unbuttoned. This is good. Come on, baby. Her valet is going to have trouble dressing her if it's this hard. But I think it's just this form. I don't think it's this. Why, hello. Who's that calling? Hi, Chris. Happy Friday. Oh, you're binding your baby quilt? That's excellent. Hi. I imagined you were out on the beach watching the sunset. But although it was kind of dreary up here today, tomorrow it's going to get hot. I'm so glad you're out there. Thank you for my birthday gift. There we go. Okay, so this little thingy comes off, her little apron. Oh, we have another button. Oh, okay. There we go. There's her dress form. See how I filled her out pretty fat? So that could be Hitty when she's older, her dress form. And then her dress. And it goes with that. This is kind of cool. This is also little. I want to take this one off and see what it looks like. I want to show you Hitty. She's adorable. Oh, that even comes off her little belt. So the story of Hitty, I pulled out the book so I could summarize it for you. If you haven't read her story, I strongly recommend. It is an easy read. It's a kid's book, really. And I love it. I love the fantasy of it. So there she is in her little pinafore. And again, the top is paper mache that Diane Wilson designed with the hands and the feet, and then you make the body and stuff it and put it all together. So Rachel Field wrote this. It got the Newbery Prize. Her first 100 years of Hitty. Hitty is a doll of great charm and character. It is indeed a privilege to publish her memoirs, which besides being full of the most thrilling adventures on land and sea, that's why I put the vineyard there, because she's on the, I think up in Maine. She has a delightful personality. One glance at her portrait will show that she is no ordinary doll. Hitty, or Mehitabel, as she was really named, was made in the early 1800s for Phoebe Preble, a little girl from Maine. Young Phoebe was very proud of her beautiful doll and took her everywhere, even on a long sailing trip in a whaler. This is the story of Hitty's years with Phoebe and the many that follow in the life of a well-loved doll. Now, the real doll that inspired Rachel Field to write this is out in Sturbridge. Let me make sure it's not Stockbridge. No, it's Stockbridge, Massachusetts, at the Stockbridge Library. She was found in an antique shop by Rachel Field and Dorothy Lathrop in 1929. Rachel and Dorothy wrote and illustrated, respectively. So Rachel wrote it, Dorothy, and it got the Newbery medal. Anyway, really good story, fun to think about. And let's put, why don't we try this new dress on her? And then we'll make our own dress. Houston, we have a problem. Hi, Allie. Happy birthday down under. And Cherish, hello, Cherish out in Denver. Or actually not Denver, but Colorado. And hi to Diane, and I said hi to Leah. So many out there. We're looking at a couple of very warm days around here. I hope you all are staying hydrated and cool. And warm down under, of course. Okay, so this dress is a little bit bigger, I think, than her original one. But I like it. See how cute that is? And then we'll put her apron on. brown. I mean, luckily, this next one we make her will be lighter. What did you do on Friday night? Oh, I watched someone dress a doll. There, that's pretty cute. Okay, let's put her there so we can look at her. And I did want to show this to you up close. If you can see that, those are the two dresses we're making. Okay. Or we're going to start. Let's be realistic. There's that. Ooh. Oh, so how has everyone's week been? Hi, Linda Griffin. 5 quilts. Good for you. Ready for quilting, but she's exhausted. Good to see you working with the dolls. They are so cute. Aren't they fun? Oh, okay. So we'll put that aside. Now, they're teeny tiny. We'll put that aside. Okay, so before we came on, I cut out all of the pieces of the pinafore and the dress. And there are a lot of them. And these instructions are so thorough. So the first 2 pages are around sewing terms. We're not going to go over those. I think I've got those down. But I did definitely review them. And she suggested laminating the patterns. I'm not going to do that because I don't expect to make this more than once. But I do keep all my patterns for Hitty. And okay. Aha. For the best look, the lace for this dress and the batiste that will be the underlaying should be paint over dyed. Okay. Using the paint over dye. Follow these instructions to over dye the batiste and the lace. Not only will this give a nice aged color to the whites, but it can tone down the too bright colors of new material. Best to cut, let's see. No, they're saying test it. I'm not going to test it. We're just going to go with whatever we get. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to dye fabric and lace. Woohoo! Oh, here's the eyes that came with the other doll. Okay, let's not get them mixed up. So, at the risk of spilling water on my things, we are going to do this. Let's put all of these over there. We don't need those right now. This is the little container. Well, before we do that, let's put this over there, and let's put Hitty over here to watch us. With her hat. She's pretty cute. And oh, I have some quilts to show you. And is Becca here from Stitchy Home? Once Becca gets here, we are going to open up a mystery box. So stay for that because that's going to be fun. I have not seen it. Like I say, it came from Georgia. This week, it came on Monday. I've been sitting on it all week. It's this package. I opened it up, and inside it says, open on Fibercast. Okay, so I have my half a cup of water. It's in a marmalade jam jar. Mom made me marmalade jam in 2018. This is 2 pots of paint dye and 1 pot of fray glue, basically glue. And what it says to do is put all of the paint particles into this half cup of water. So here goes nothing. Oh, I hope it's, uh-oh. It's dried up. Okay, so our demo may not be good. Let's see if it, well, Some of it is dissolving. But if there's some acrylic in this, it's like plastic, it won't. The other ones, well, let's try that too. Wow. No, maybe it is dissolving. We might be lucking out. Sure looks yellow. I'm dunking the little cups. What it said is the particles are going to become suspended. And you know, like any solution, it'll get saturated. And it said if you let it sit for a while, it will suspend more. It said you want to have your paintbrush on hand so you can stir it. But I am not convinced this is going to work, because look at this. Well. It's like, oh, you know what it's like? It's like a sponge. Well, I think I am going to try it. What the heck? Hi, KB. Late to the party. What's happening here? Fascinating. Oh, that's good. KB, as a quick recap, we showed the doll that you gave me, the doll kit by Jack Johnson, which is an excellent kit. It's on the CD-ROM, so I need to, and I've looked at it all. So I decided it was too big a project for tonight, but we've looked at that, and we're excited about that. It's going to be a 20-inch doll. And now we are making a Hitty dress. And we discovered we had to over-dye the batiste and lace. And this is the over-dye paint that we're dissolving, but the over-dye paint is dried up. So now I'm trying to unmush it. And I'm living on the edge because I have electronics all around me. I have my sewing machine, my computer mouse. But I want to over-dye the fabric. Hi, Pat. Pat says, I don't do dolls, just quilts. I understand. These pieces are too small for me. They are cute, though. It looks like Play-Doh. That's exactly what it looks like. And it feels like that. Yes. Oh, and I'm not sure how much it is dissolving. Now it's looking more green than yellow. I think it'll still work. It just might be a little bit lighter. And we might have to be patient and leave it in a little bit longer. But it's so funny in the instructions, it talks about blotches. I think we're going to have blotches. It says, make sure you stir it up good and well so you don't have any blotches. So how's everyone's week? All kidding aside, we're making it through, but I am so sorry. People are getting sick from this darn virus. It's nasty. My friend Joyce just sent me a link to another study I have to read about tonight. And what was it? Oh, rash. Another symptom they're seeing is rash in adults, not just the kids that have that immune response. It's like your body just tries so hard to fight it off in some people. And then you don't know what to believe anymore, right? But I'm wearing my mask. Okay. So we've made some mud. And believe me, it is not all suspended. There are big globules. Is Sue out there? I'm looking forward to seeing you, Sue, next Wednesday for your quilts. Oh, I have some quilts to show you too, but I'm going to have to be very careful I'll clean up completely. Joyce! Hey! Okay. Everyone ready? Let's take a little piece of lace and dip it in and see what happens. So white lace. Okay, this is going to take a while. Didn't get very dark. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do, but it did, we're just going to have to go for it. Everyone ready? I know, Cherish. What is the school district going to do? I am ready to go back to work. Amen. I think most of us are. This is just, and you think you're strong. You know, we're all lucky, I think. Ooh, this is working. Check this out. Oh, it's going to be gloppy, but that's okay. The lace is going to have glops. Ready? Our batiste. Woo, look at that. Oh, good. This is going faster than I thought. I don't envy anyone in government these days. Oh. Well, you know what? It's just going to look like Hitty has been playing in the dirt. Oh, boy. See how it's got all the, I don't know if you can see that, and I don't want to drip it over that other fabric. So all we're going to do, oh, it's going to be fine. I'm sure tea dyeing would have worked too. That is one knock I might have. Well, actually, no, that's my fault because this has been in the closet, this kit, for years. So, but sometimes her kits seem old. She's been doing it a long time. She's out of New Hampshire. I think she's still doing it. I don't think she sold her company, but she's really talented. This is Gail Wilson I'm talking about. Huh. Now, let's see. This lace could be a disaster. Oh, it's got all the little thingies in it. That really did not work. Well, you know what I can do? That's okay. I can always over dye it again. So it doesn't have to be, you know, if this dries and I discover it's just not aged enough, I'll just make my own over dye. I haven't damaged it at all. I've made a mess, but I haven't damaged it. Okay. So, I'm proud of us. We did that. Let us close things up and put them away so that nothing gets dirty. Second towel. Hello. Aw, Jean just wrote she's heading home from work. She has a big spina bifida fundraiser going on for several days, I believe. So I'm just going to lay that out. It still has some things in it. And I can even iron this lace if it gets all turned up. Okay. I think this is going to need another over dye. Actually, you know what I could do? I could leave it in there. Ha! And then we'll do the rest of our show, including opening the package. Is Becca there yet? If not, we'll just open it and she'll watch later. All right. See how creativity, you change your mind all the time? I think that might drive some people crazy. But it's just how our minds work. Oh, that's a little... Okay. We're going to a commercial break. I'll be right back. I'm just going to put this over where I can't hit it. Which is nowhere, everywhere. I have something. Okay. Okay. There. So let's talk present. I don't want to get that wet. Becca, are you out there? Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. So this arrived, like I say, on Monday from Georgia. Aren't you guys curious to know what it is? I know I am. Lots of air packets. Oh, yay! And then this is as far as I got. And it says, Lynn, open on Fibercast from Becca Clash at My Stitchy Home. Ooh. Very cool. Ha! She's so good. She knows me. On the back, it says open on Fibercast. Okay. I'll open on Fibercast. It's very light. Nice paper. Good design paper. Ooh. I see the word crazy. Crazy quilter at work. Woo! That's me. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Becca. Crazy quilter at work. Let's see. Oh, I'll put it against my wall. That's a light wall. I think I'll hang it up right there. Oh, how fun. Thank you. Oh, that's great. I love the simple design of it and everything. So thoughtful. Oh. Here, let's put that right there for now. And I'll figure out where to hang it so that it shows up. And again, I think I'll do it on either one of those walls. Yay. Oh, quilts. I want to show you quilts. Okay. So these are quilts they're quilt tops. We haven't done them yet. By Pam Pendleton. This one is all made of Kaif. She told a funny story that she had this cut out for a long time, and then her sister-in-law came to visit, and was looking for fabric and took some of this fabric to make a table runner. So this quilt did not turn out as big as she thought it would. But that's kind of fun. So now you have the same colors are here and in Maryland on a table runner, which I love. Then here is a Missouri Star pattern. The pinwheels and pinwheel baskets, or basket pinwheels. Oh, it's pinned. Isn't that pretty? She said she made it with a jelly roll. I think a jelly roll, or no, a layer cake. Okay, so that's the second one, and I have one more. This one, you've seen this design, but you haven't seen this fabric. This is also a Missouri Star pattern, and she added the blocks in the middle here. I think she did a great job. Isn't that pretty? This one we're going to do a little bit more formal quilting, a little bit more, a little bit tighter. So those are the 3 quilts. So we've opened our package. We started our doll making. Let me go get the fabric again for the doll dress. That may be all we do today. Could be a nice little cocktail. Definitely have to vacuum in here tomorrow. I may have dropped some of the pieces of the dry paint. Anywho, I'm glad I see that you guys are talking to each other, and I love that. Love, love, love that. You're a wealth of information. And you're smart. I love our community. That's a little bit better, I think. It's not that. Yeah, it's a little better. Go. So that's the extent of the doll making for tonight. I think. Hi, Marquet. How are you? Oh, I think of you and Norma all the time. Taking care of your families and doing your vintage sewing machines. I don't know if beautiful quilt that you were working on. Oh, last Friday. Oh, thank you, Marquet. I got all the 4 patches together. I'll show it to you. Did I get all the lace out? I guess I did. This is disgusting. Look at this. It's still lumpy. I guess I did. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I did. Oh, definitely about the masks. I wash mine all the time, just as an FYI. The ones that tie up, that take longer to make, they wash up. I really like them because they get a little bit smaller and they fit around. I'm very happy with those. Anyway, I'm reading things out of context, but I'm so glad you all are out there. I don't think I have anything else. I just wanted to check in and oh, good. Everyone is great. Mom and Katie are on the line. So you've just said hello to them yourself. They're right there online. Everyone is great. We're just all surviving this COVID thing. We're getting glasses. We're venturing out to doctor's appointments. But other than that, really staying close to home. So, and some days are fine and other days are admittedly a little bit hard, but we're going to get through it. We have each other. We know what to do. We know this won't last forever. So be strong. And oh, KB said hi. Yay. And find joy where you can. And remember, do something that you like, that you love. It's usually something you're good at. And do something fun for someone else, just like Becca did for me and for us. Isn't that a fun gift? Thank you, Becca. And thank you all for being here. I'll see you next Friday night right here on Fibercast. Bye.